Most of you are probably familiar with the very famous Barack Obama Hope poster from his original campaign for presidency. A street artist made it based on a photo that somebody from the Associated Press took of Obama. And we are going to create our own version of this with us as the person. Okay, so you're going to use one of your class photos, or if you have a better photo, you can check with me to see if it will work. I used Photo Booth on the Mac to take my own photo with the computer, and I am going to use this to create my own poster. So the first thing I have to do once I get it opened in Photoshop is I need to use my selection tools to select myself. So I'm going to start off with the magic wand tool, knowing that it may not make a perfect selection. Actually, I'm sure it will not make a perfect selection. And I'm just going to go around and I'm going to click every so often to help it find the edges. And yes, I'm using the University of Houston Coug sign, and I'm going to keep that as part of the photo. Okay, and then I go back to the beginning and I look, and I know it's not the best selection. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some changes. And the best way to do that is what we call quick mask mode. You see at the bottom of your toolbar the rectangle with the circle in it. Click it and it turns red. Okay. Now, once you're in quick mask mode, we can use our brush tool and black and white, and we can refine our selection. So by using black, I'm coloring red, and basically the red is what is not selected. So I am subtracting from my selection by painting with the color black. Okay, and so I'll go in and use that. I started off with a rather large brush, and as I work my way around, I will have to make it smaller so that I can fit inside some areas. You'll probably have to zoom in a little bit. Pardon me while I do that. And of course, while you're working on it, you can press pause until you get it all selected. And then of course we need white to subtract from our selection, or sorry, add to our selection. So up here I noticed that it did not get all of my hair, so I'm now brushing with the white. And here it cut off a piece of my fingers. I'm going to flip back because I see I missed a piece of black. Okay, oops, scrolled too far. There, all this area at the bottom. And go slow, you don't have to rush through this part. And periodically I'll exit quick mask mode and check my selection. And right now I think it's good. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and copy, Command C. I'm going to start a new file. My new file is going to be US paper, 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to paste. Mine is quite small, so I'm going to either hold the Shift key or do this link so that I resize it and keep it in proportion. If I don't keep it in proportion, you're going to look a whole lot different than you should. And I'm resizing it, and yes, part of me is off the page, but that is okay. I'm going to go right about there and commit to my transformation. And at this point, I'm going to stop this video, and you can move on to part 2.